understood all great players might not win a ring, but as fans of the game, it's fun to see them at least get a chance to win a ring. For example, AI playing in 2000 and 2001 against the Lakers in the finals, and we knew that AI essentially led a team full of nobodies, compared to the Lakers' talent that is, to the finals, and he was actually able to squeak out a dub against the Lakers, which the Lakers, that was their first loss in that playoffs as a whole. They went 15-1 in the playoffs, and the one loss was to AI and the 76ers. And again, that team really essentially had no one. Though he only won one game, it was amazing to see AI and that superstar level offensive ability at the biggest stage in the NBA. It's completely different from seeing it night in and night out, or even seeing it in the first and second round versus the finals. It's a very different experience. Now at this point, you can tell by the title who we're talking about. Damian Lillard he's pretty much solidified his place as a superstar talent in this league. He's a top 75 selection, and I'll be honest, I'm sure Dame will tell you himself, he's accomplished more in this league and in his professional basketball career than he thought he really would in college. Obviously, I'm sure Dame had the drive and he knew with the work he could get there, but I don't think in his wildest dreams he would achieve what he has achieved at this point. At this point of his career, even without a ring, Dame is a 6-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA. He was the Rookie of the Year in 2012-2013, which of course followed with All-Rookie. And like I said, he's on the NBA 75 anniversary team. So again, Dame has solidified his place in this league, in league history as a whole, as being a superstar talent. Now this offseason, he did sign an extension to stay with the Blazers, and many people on social media were killing him. You can see it all over on here. They were killing him, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't necessarily killing him, but I was saying he's the ultimate bag chaser. He's the ultimate, I don't give a fuck, keep getting them checks kind of guy. And to me, that's perfectly fine. The same with the fact that we know all great players might not win a ring. We obviously know all great players might not be in the super high ranks of the all time, like LeBron, Jordan, Larry Bird, Kobe, Magic Johnson, Kareem, Hakeem, Shaq, guys of that nature. Not everybody's gonna be at that level of stardom. You know, there's a certain level and a certain prestige to get into that club. There's guys like a DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine or Rudy Gay, or there's guys like that they have otherworldly talent. They're amazing. They're superstars in terms of their skill, but with regards to their accolades and their playing career as a whole, you could tell they more so took it as, I'm playing basketball, I love to play basketball, I'm not gonna stress it if I get a ring or if I'm not mentioned with the all-time greats. I'm here to build my family for generational wealth and pretty much make it to where my kids don't have to work ever again. Now Dame, he might be the best at doing this, truth be told. After this deal is over with, and just NBA money alone, not endorsements or anything like that, he'll have $400 million in NBA money, which most NBA players, they say they don't even touch their NBA money while they're in the league. They're really touching their endorsement money for the most part. We know Dame has his own shoe with Adidas. We know he's on the Modelo commercial, every other commercial there is, especially if you're watching a sports game or ESPN or whatever. Dame is especially on there. I see him on every other commercial with Modelo, but I love Modelo, love Dame, I don't really care. Dame has also made it clear that he would love to win a championship and play deep into the playoffs and things of that nature. He's just not a fan of leaving to do that. He's not a fan of leaving the people that gave him his start and drafting him in the first place out of Weber State. Now with a guy like Dame who came from a smaller school like that, when you put it in terms like that, it makes a lot more sense, because a guy like KD or a guy like LeBron, teams are gonna bend over backwards for those guys. No matter what, it does not matter. They're gonna bend over backwards to try and get those guys. But a guy like Damian Lillard, teams are technically taking a risk on guys like that. And being that they're taking a risk on guys like that, when the guy gets the opportunity and not only fulfills that opportunity and the team rewards him for that, it's a feeling and overabundance of loyalty, because of the fact that this guy has never really got looks coming out of high school. This guy wasn't highly scouted coming out of college, and this guy wasn't really wanted by the masses. So the one team that actually wants him, and the one team that gave him a shot and actually allowed him to prove his shot and why he deserved to be there, you're going to want to stay. Again, with guys like KD and LeBron, again, I don't fault them for doing what they do, because one, they do it in free agency. I know KD has forced trades, but for the most part, they do it in free agency. And I will say with KD, he hasn't left teams to where they're pretty much in rebuild mode immediately. LeBron has. That's not LeBron's fault, because again, LeBron leaves in free agency, free will to do anything. But my overarching point is the fact that guys like a LeBron, KD, Steph, people like that, Steph hasn't left teams, but people of that level, they are more inclined to leave a team if they're not winning. Why? Because any and every team wants them with the opportunity to win. They know if we get these certain players, we're looking to win no matter what. With a guy like Dame, he came from a smaller school, he has more humble beginnings, and he's a guy that he had to be given a shot. And once he got that shot, he really shot to the moon. Truth be told, Dame might be a Steph 2.0. I've always said that, and the reason why he doesn't get much attention regarding being Steph 2.0, if that's what you want to call it, or you could call him Logo Lillard, that's a better nickname. But in any case, the reason why he really doesn't get the shine and people don't know how good he truly is because he's in Portland at the end of the day. J.R. Smith recently came out and said, you know, he's gonna end up rotting in Portland, but here's the thing, if I'm making $400 million from one team, I'm not doing anything close to rotting. After he's done with this current deal, he'll be the third highest paid player in history. Not currently, not in the last 10, 20 years. No. Third highest paid in history of basketball. So that goes to show what kind of love and loyalty the Portland is giving to Dame. Dame is showing that love right back to him, and I commend him for that. I love Dame, I like his heart. He's a Cali dude through and through. Any Cali dude I know, especially an Oakland dude, they got heart and they got loyalty. Dame is a pure embodiment of that, and I will forever respect Dame as one of the best basketball players in this NBA all time, because he is on that top 75 list, but I'll also respect him for his heart, loyalty, and integrity. That's all I got for you guys in this video today. I just wanted to talk about Dame a little bit, give a little bit of a different perspective with regards to him staying in Portland, because we often have discourse about this. A lot of people, they relate him to Bradley Beal. The reason I think this is kind of different is because Bradley Beal was always that guy for one. Two, Bradley Beal talks about he wants to win, but he stays in Washington and gets these contracts. But Brad Beal, he probably is having the same mindset Dame is having. I would too. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, if you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It helps me out a lot achieving this dream of being a basketball YouTuber. And if you're not new, you already know what to do. Go ahead and like the video, share this with everybody you know. Until next time, it is your boy TB with the greatest hoop stories on the tube, and I'm out. Peace.